Hello, everybody. Hello. My apologies for coming on a bit late. There were some tech issues where my my phone and my computer were not speaking to each other. So I needed to get that sorted and make sure that I had everything I needed. Okay, so I'm here, I'm live, and I can see and hear everybody okay when I checked, and I can see comments. Yay! At least everything's going well with that. And all right, so officially, welcome, beautiful people. I am the Deb K, and this is Evolved Living and Beyond video series. So this month, we're going to be talking about that, evolved living and beyond. And what's included, we'll be talking about Evolve You energy. We'll be talking about energetic mastery. We'll be talking about energetic magnificence, and also about energetic capabilities. There's a lot of energy this month, that's for sure. And by the end of the live, hopefully you will better understand the wonder and possibilities for you to strive for in your spiritual journey beyond where you ever imagined you could be when you first started. So today, our main focus is going to be around Evolve You energy on a very, very high level overview. And then I will wrap up with programs, ways to work with me, any specials I may have coming up this month. You can find links to everything in the post. And we'll also have Q&A. So if you have any questions, please do add those to the comments below. Give me a hello, a shout out, where you're coming from, where you're tuning from. There is so much energy today. It's truly amazing. And if you are loving my content, please do share my page with your friends. Join the private group. You'll find the links on the page, and just share, because if it's benefiting you, most definitely you know somebody who will benefit from hearing the things that I share with you. So a little bit about me. I am the Deb K, and I am here to help you create your very own fountain of youth. Fountain of you. I love that. And be the greatest you can be right now. What I share today may be a little bit different from what you currently understand, and that's okay. Just allow yourself to flow with this, feel the truth of it, let it settle, and ask the questions that you have. Okay? That's what I'm here for. If you're confused, if you are unsure, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, but it sounds like you want to know more, just ask. I will impart clarity upon you. So cheers to shiny, glittery things, which is what I love to bring out in all of you who are listening. Okay, so back last fall, I can't believe it's been almost a year, I created something called the Magnificence Journey video series. You can find it in my private group, and it's truly a culmination of how I have become who I am today over the past few years. Now, these are the exact steps that I took to become beautifully, divinely whole, how I'm continuing towards my own divine magnificence, and it's been magical. It's been truly transformative in my life, and it's evolved since I created that series. And so I'm excited to continue to share what I've been sharing, what I've been up to since then, how my journey has continued on, and how it's transformed me and how it can transform you. So I went back and started fleshing out a portion of each step of the Magnificence journey. So several months ago, I created the Meet Your Higher Self series. And then I created the Believe Releasing Process series. And then the Broadest Truth series. And last month, the How to Live Your Truth series. And this month is Evolved Living and Beyond series. So it's really important to remember that all of these processes and steps you're going to be taking with your higher self. Some steps and parts of your journey will have more of your non-physical guides included. God, for sure, will be there. Maybe not at the beginning, maybe all the way from the beginning. And your relationship will grow, and your understanding of God, not in the religious sense, but who God truly is and the energy of today, you'll get that. And Evolve You energy, you will connect with your soul, your you, in a way that you've never imagined before. So you'll be working with your you, and it is an insert within your soul. Okay, so that's a lot. So let's just let go of any fear that you may have around spiritual terminology and just feel and saturate, as it is the real language of energy, but it does take some time to settle in and acclimate to. There will be more clarity to come, I promise. Just stick around. Okay, so this month, what are we going to be doing? Evolved Living and Beyond. And this is the ultimate leading edge of true high vibrational living. There's never, ever been a more important time as now to be a physical human. And some of you may know this. Some of you may just sense this. You can feel, you can notice around you, there's changes occurring. The world has a different energy than it did even last year. And this is important. And you're here right now for a reason. It is an important time. And you are playing an important part, whether you realize it or not, whether you embrace that or not. It's fine. It's all good. We are physical human. We are having this physical human experience. And therefore, we get free will and can choose. So this month, this first session today, this first part of the series, we'll be talking about Evolve You energy. Next week will be energetic mastery. The week after, energetic capabilities. And the week after that, soul-led living with God and energetic magnificence. Ooh, I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. So let's get to today. All right, Evolve You energy and what it's like to live in Evolve You. All right, as I mentioned, there's just no greater time to be alive. And you're here right now, right here at the right time. And because of this, it is important you recognize that you are being courageous. You've been courageous in deciding to be here at this time. Now, if you rewind back to anything soul contract that I have talked about and how we start our journey in non-physical and get here to earth as a physical human being, and then transition back into non-physical when we die, you'll understand. You'll understand how you've decided. You'll at least have a notion if you've listened, and understand that you are courageous for doing all that you have done to get here. So if any of this feels a little wobbly, a little bit like, whoa, this is feeling like there's something really big behind it, it's okay. It's just newness. Now, newness is something you will experience when you are able to take the steps to be able to live in Evolve You energy. So when you feel that, you're going to just relax. Know that everything will flow and feel really good soon. You just have to kind of ride that wave. And it's like if you've ever been in rapids or in water that maybe is going a little bit faster than you expected, and you're like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Well, you're going to just flow with it. Just flow with it and let it become almost the feeling of a lazy river ride and float. Whatever, I don't know. Do you ride the lazy river? Do you float the lazy river? You get my meaning. Just get up on top and float and flow with it. So what happens next is that more clarity will come. And if you're not fighting against that current, if you're just flowing with it, just relaxing and knowing everything will be okay, everything will flow and feel good soon, then the clarity can come. Once you've relaxed your entire physicality, your entire energetic bodies, your entire mind and your energetic minds, clarity is able to flow. And then what happens? Well, the longer you're in it, the more you're living like you likely never imagined was possible. And not only that it's possible, that it's becoming probable that you will attain a magical feeling of feeling better and feeling good always, or most of the time, because we do have free will still, and we are still living a physical human experience. And what opens up is if you're living in this way, with possible becoming probable, and full of love and light and expectant hopefulness and love and more love, what opens up for you is divine health, divine insight, divine freedom. I could go on. There are so many divines, but what you'll basically be doing to kind of encapsulate it into a nutshell is that you'll be continuing the energetic practice of living your truths just on a higher level, and choosing love and letting go and becoming energetically masterful through this. So it's like the difference, like living your truths is almost, if you think of it as a university course where it's maybe not entry level, maybe not a 101, but a 202 course. Well, when you move into Evolve You, it's more like the energetic mastery gets you to that 505 course where you get to graduate with the degree. But then you continue on and you keep going and you keep learning and you keep practicing and you keep expanding. So much of this will end up becoming automatic for you because you have divinely changed at this point. That is something so precious, so special, and so wanted by God for you, and so wanted by you for you, more importantly. And absolutely magical. Okay, so cheers to Evolve You energy. So now let's look at what is Evolve You? And remember, this is very high level overview for you. There is a lot behind it. So Evolve You is the reference of God designed for this new time. So if I did not mention it before, and I likely did if it wasn't in my current video series, it's probably in the guide section of my private group in other series I have done. So the time when you're not evolved in Evolve You energy is called the solution of God. And not to get into too much detail of that, that's best left for another day. But that's what most people because there aren't a lot of people living in Evolve You energy yet. Most people in the world are living in the solution of God energy. And that's your day-to-day, things happen, you react, you try to practice, you try to live in your truths, yada, yada, yada. And not that it's ho-hum, it's a very magical time as well, because you are on your journey, your spiritual journey of expansion. But once you move into Evolve You energy, this is the new reference of God designed for this new time. And Evolve You is part of God's destiny, paving and leading the way for all physical humans, and indeed all non-physical humans too, because they can choose to live in Evolve You energy as well. And if you allow the call for Evolve You, if you live life in divine love, and for life is for living, you'll get there. But there's more to it. Okay, so what happens, what's becoming, when you become you, as in that insert in your soul. So you're not just connected to understanding your inner being and who you are as your soul was created, but this insert is you, like you. And when you become you, it is momentous and eternal. So becoming you is a choice. Like I said, we are still physical human, no matter where you are on your journey, no matter how big of an energetic master you are of your vibration, you are still currently physical human right now. And becoming you is a choice. And it's with the intention to live in Evolve You that this choice becomes probable. So what does the choice represent? It is the combining of all of your unique energy into one energy. So this means that your soul, with all of the various abilities, capabilities, aspects, elements, and components, all, you remember the soul soup analogy. So your soul is created from energy from God, energy from your higher self, all mixed together. And then we add those God and your higher self adds those little herbs and spices, so to speak. That's your abilities, your capabilities, your aspects, your elements, your components, all those things that make you magically, uniquely you. Those go in. And this means that your physical container, so your trillions and trillions and trillions of physical human cells, your energetic holdings within your body, your energetic minds, your conscious mind perspective, your programming, your conscious mind perspective programming, and your unconscious. When all of these combine, you becomes you. And this means that you lead from your soul when you live in Evolve You energy. This enables everything in Evolve You. It is not possible to live in Evolve You without becoming you. That's capital Y, little o-u. And it is not possible to live in Evolve You without becoming you. Yes, I repeated that. It is that important. And it is your you that has been calling through your awakening, calling for your evolvement. It's your soul that has always held the energetic placement of the Evolve You energy, waiting for this moment, and waiting for your involvement, waiting for you to lead you and to love divinely. Okay, well, let that settle a little bit. So, living in Evolve You is beautiful in its simplicity. Now, it's complex on the inside, and as a Believe accredited practitioner, I take that complexity, I help encapsulate it for you into simplicity. But Evolve You energy is just, it's very simplistic once you're in it and you live it. It is simpler to manifest in Evolve You energy. It's simpler to create, to live, to love, and to divinely love, and to experience a truly limitless and fulfilled life. So there's 5 steps to choosing to live in Evolve You. And step 1 is becoming you. Step 2 is called desaturation. And this is just a time period where you are adjusting. You're adjusting to your new patterns within your energetics, your new ways of thinking and perspectives, your new ways of living. And step 3 is choosing to forget. Now, it's not forgetting who you were and memories and things like that. It's energetically forgetting. So you just let all of the junk, any leftovers, little bits that are left from your journey up to this point, just lets go and floats away. And step 4 is to choose to live in Evolve You energy. And then step 5, live in your new now. So that's when you really become now and future focused. You're not really even worrying or thinking about the past. And yes, there'll be things that come up to remind you, or things that float through that are true and important. And it's because you now have a new perspective and a new ease. And so basically a new set of eyes to see and understand something that might have floated back through from your past. So imagine this. Imagine that you can become 100% high vibration as you move through this wondrous process of desaturation, as you ready you to live in Evolve You. And Evolve You, bringing your you energy that must be concluded, manifestations to heal your life flow path, soul contract emphasis, alignment, and bringing probability to move on from the past without further analysis. Life is truly for living, and life will change for the better eternally when you choose to live and Evolve You. So let me check and see. I'm not seeing comments, so if there's any there, I will check again after the live and answer, but there's nothing showing up right now. So the best thing is that Evolve You has an online program. And as a Believe accredited practitioner, I am able to show and teach you this. The program is 8 weeks long and includes all of those steps I mentioned, includes understanding the background of Evolve You energy and how you get to choose to live in there. Now, there are some prerequisites, so please do. If this is something you're interested in, if this is something you feel a calling to, even if it's just a little bit, please do message me and we can chat about where you are and where you need to be to enroll in this program. Okay, and on that note, let's talk about some other programs that I have going on. And this month I have a limited time special pricing on my 10 years younger Soul Energizer. Now, basically, this is a 1-hour session to re-energize your soul, your life force, and to help your cells want to feel and look magnificent. And I'm not going to give it all away. If you're interested, there's a link above, or you can send me a message to ask me more. It is something super special. It is so simplistic, but is a huge game changer in your life. And if I were you, I would take me up on the offer. Okay. And next week will be the second in the video series of Evolved Living and Beyond. It will be, I believe it's Thursday. I think I'm coming on a little bit later. Still working with that summer schedule with the kids off. They are not back in school quite yet. And I will be doing free live guidance. Ask me anything. It's planned for twice this month. So keep a lookout for those events as well. At all. all. Okay, booking links to enroll or above, or send me a DM if you are not sure what is right for you right now. We will figure that out together. I do also do one-to-ones, and we can chat about that as well. So I do want to thank you all for being here, and remember, it is time. It's your time to transform the next segment in your journey and create your own fountain of youth in this life. And it is time to be the greatest you can be now. I'll see you next week for Evolved Living and Beyond. And I love you so, so much. Bye.